We're Sherry and Jim. For the past 24 years, travel has been a shared passion, which has been the central focus of both our personal lives and professional careers. Now, 5 years into exploring the world overland on motorcycles, bicycles, and an expedition four-wheel drive, we're taking on a new adventure. We're starting a vlog. Join us in Argentina as we travel across South America in our trusty Land Cruiser Maggie. During a long day of driving, we explain how we met, discuss past travels, and talk about where the road ahead might lead. Hi guys, this is Sherry.
I'm Jim.
And we are officially starting our travel vlog.
Finally.
We're just leaving Leoncito National Park in Argentina, and we're headed up the Andes to the Bolivian border in probably about a week or so.
Yeah, to provide a little bit of context, we're currently traveling overland in our Land Cruiser, and we're kind of on a mission. We've got a little bit of a time crunch. We've got about 2 months to get between Argentina and Colombia by way of Bolivia, Peru, and Ecuador, and then have our Land Cruiser on a boat and on its way to either Europe or Africa in time to make the kind of seasonal considerations for our onward travel, either across Asia or another Trans-Africa trip.
So since today is a long driving day for us, we thought we would take the opportunity to give a little bit of background about us and hopefully get to know us a little bit better.
Yeah. So it's funny, literally as soon as we stopped talking a second ago, it went from nice, smooth tar to rough sand and corrugations, or rough corrugations and sand. And so I apologize if the sound in here is kind of loud, so hopefully you're able to hear us clearly over all the background chatter.
Yeah. So I'll take this question. You deal with driving.
Fair enough.
So it's really crazy to even say this or even think about it, but we met 30 years ago at a high school party. And we were two totally different people at the time, but something clicked, I guess, and we've been pretty much inseparable ever since. And I guess that's how we are able to live in a car together.
Hey, that was my line.
I'll do it. Sorry.
We started traveling together in college, and I guess before that, you didn't really travel
with my family growing up.
I traveled a little bit more, and but in college we started traveling. Hold on a second. We started traveling. Hold on.
Got some sand. Woo. That was
sorry
fun.
about that. We in college we started taking road trips together out to Colorado to ski and things like that, and then I studied abroad, and so by the time we graduated from college, we knew that it was definitely our shared passion, and it was something that really was important to us. We wanted to go off and explore the world together. But I think graduating from college, we had no money, and we were really starting from scratch. And I kind of had a different approach than Sherry. My approach was kind of a carpe diem. Let's see where the road ahead takes us. And I wanted to move to either Switzerland, or we talked a lot about moving to Colorado.
Yeah.
And just see what happens. But you were a little different.
Yeah, I had a little bit of different approach. I really wanted the same thing, but maybe a little bit later. I wanted to establish ourselves, start our careers, save money, plan for the future.
Yeah, so I guess the solution worked out really well. We built careers in the airline industry, and that kind of provided the best of both worlds, because we had corporate careers working in marketing and e-commerce and sales, and that allowed us to save money and plan for the future. But then we had free travel, and that free travel was our 20s were our wonder years. It was an opportunity to spend our weekends and vacation, holiday time, whatever, always on a plane going somewhere. Longer trips were to places like New Zealand or Nepal, and then short weekends, and Friday night we were always off to someplace like Santiago, Chile, or someplace in the Caribbean, or Paris or Madrid or wherever. And it was just really epic.
Nice.
And it was kind of that's how we started to build a travel-based lifestyle. When we were working in for airlines and hotels, we had the same vacation limitations I guess anybody does. So the longest trip we took was, I think we got it was about a month one time when we went to Nepal. big deal. It took all kinds of approvals and whatever, and it was like the trip of a lifetime. So, but the first big trip that we took together, like properly long trip we took together, didn't come until I think we were 32. And at that time, we were getting really antsy, and I think it was kind of the time when all of our friends were laying down roots, and we just decided we wanted to tear all of ours up. So we quit our corporate jobs. We sold our house, we put all our stuff in storage, and we kind of took a big step into the scary unknown for us. We bought a Toyota Land Cruiser in England, and we expedition outfitted it, and we just kind of turned south and headed for Africa. And we didn't have any plan at all, no route, no timeline, and in total, it just was a grand adventure. And in total, it took us, I think, about 3 years to travel through Europe and Africa, and then we also traveled in a different Land Cruiser in North America when we finished that up.
Like I think Jim mentioned previously, we came back from Africa completely changed. We moved to Colorado, a place that we wanted to move to for a very long time. So we moved there, and we started searching for the answer to the age-old question, where do we go from here? And so we knew we wanted something different, and we started looking at all kinds of new opportunities, like taking over a coffee shop in Telluride, starting an overland company with friends, doing some public speaking, looked into writing a book, writing for magazines, selling photos, just kind of all the stuff that we've heard other people who return from long trips looking into as well. So we're kind of exploring all the options.
Yeah, I feel like our story is not unique. I feel like everybody, like we've talked to so many people that have exactly the same story. It's like everybody's trying to figure it out. It's like we knew we wanted Africa to be a chapter, not the last chapter. We knew we wanted more of that. And I guess what we really realized was, I gotta take this out of four-wheel drive. We knew what we really wanted was we just wanted to continue our lifestyle. We wanted to have a lot of control of our free time. We wanted to be able to choose interesting places to live. We wanted to be able to work jobs because we thought they were interesting jobs, as opposed to just working a job because we needed the money. Yeah. And we also wanted to make sure we had more time for new adventures. We didn't want Africa to be the end of it.
No.
So we went back to what we know best. We went back to the hotel and airline industries for kind of an encore performance. Yeah. And for that entire stage of our life, it was nose to the grindstone, where we worked a lot, we saved as much as we possibly could, and we tried to plan a lot. We did a lot of planning. I have to say, we were always planning.
A crazy amount of planning.
Yeah. We lived in spreadsheets, constantly planning for the future. But at the end of the day, it worked. I mean, that's why we're here now. So
it worked. So, Jim, do you want to take that one, or do you want me to take that one? We're on paved roads now, so.
I'll take it. Fine. I'll take it. It's like a hot potato. We're throwing back and forth at each other. So we achieved our goal. We finally went through a huge downsizing exercise. That was the last step in achieving freedom of choice for us. And so we did that in 2014, and then we were finished. And since then, I guess we've been living in the current chapter, which started in Santa Barbara, California, where we lived for several months. And actually, at that time, we were able to work remotely. Yeah. So we kind of did the whole telecommuting thing, which is fun.
That was really fun.
And I actually really enjoy that. I would do that again if somebody offered us a job. But no, I mean, it was really good. And when we finished that, we we took our motorcycles. We have 2 BMW motorcycles. We took those bikes, and we did a kind of a long trip up through Canada and Alaska to the Arctic Circle, and then back down. And when we finished that, we went to South Africa, and we bought this Land Cruiser, the one we're driving today, and we spent about a year building it out. Did some backpacking while we were doing work in the truck in Southeast Asia, but then we came back when it was ready, did a trip through Africa in our Land Cruiser, kind of a shortish trip, just a few months in Africa, and then shipped it to South America. Did a loop of South America, up through the Brazil, the Ghanas, Chile, Argentina, which was the first leg of the trip we're now finishing up. And then we took a break from overland travel and got 2 bikepacking bikes, and did 2018 we bikepacked across Europe, and then shifted gears again and decided we were tired. And so we spent this past year, 2019, just living in interesting places we've always wanted to live. We lived in a vineyard in Cape Town for 3 months. Then we spent 3 months in Italy, living in a little mountain house at up above Lake Garda, and then in Florence. And then we lived in the Adriatic, just outside of Split, Croatia. So that was really fun. And
that was
a
such
total,
a fun year.
Yeah, that was a total change of gears. And now we're back to traveling overland in our Land Cruiser, and that's kind of the immediate or kind of medium-term future for us is traveling overland, finish up South America, and then continuing on either across Asia, which is a big item on our list right now, or possibly Africa first and then across Asia. We'll see.
Yeah. I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
We have finally made it to our destination after a long, bumpy, dusty drive today. And I really want a beer.
Yeah, so what she's not telling you is that this is like our 80th take of trying to close this vlog number 001 out. We have tried. It's like we are punch drunk from trying. Like I can't even turn it on a second ago because Sherry's like rolling out of her chair laughing. Like I don't know what's happened. The wheels have completely come off the car. So all we wanted to say was we'll try this one more time. Is unless we can just make a whole bunch of outtakes.
You're just gonna see what this is gonna be it.
This is it. So all we're gonna say is we really appreciate you joining the journey today. Is we finally made it through our first vlog. I think we got another 15 seconds or so, and if you enjoyed it, be sure to click like, and more importantly, we'd love to have you join the journey going forward, so be sure to subscribe. I guess that's it, right?
That's it.
That's vlog number 001 in the bag.
It's a wrap.
See you in the next one. Bye guys.